In a recent UN Security Council meeting on Afghanistan, the dire situation of Afghan women and girls took center stage. With over 50 edicts curbing women's rights reported since the last council meeting, the focus turned to labeling the Taliban's treatment of Afghan women as gender apartheid. International human rights lawyers demanded swift action, while Security Council signatories strongly condemned the Taliban's systematic discrimination. The UN High Commissioner also highlighted these concerns in a damning report emphasizing the ongoing struggle for women's rights in Afghanistan.
In a recent gathering of the UN Security Council concerning Afghanistan, the global spotlight honed in on the distressing and dire situation of Afghan women and girls. The discussions revolved around the harsh realities Afghan women face, particularly in the wake of 50 edicts and decrees on their rights reported since the previous council meeting. The stark assessment coincided with the release of a UN report covering the period from March 2022 to August 2023, highlighting a systematic regression of the rule of law and human rights in Afghanistan, particularly with regard to the rights of women and girls.
This systematic and planned assault on women's rights is foundational to the Taliban's vision of state and society, and it must be named, defined, and proscribed in our global norms so that we can respond appropriately.
Representatives from the various Security Council member states, including the UK, the UAE, Japan, Malta, Gabon, France, Ecuador, and Brazil, joined in at the UN stakeout to emphasize their collective commitment to addressing this grave issue. The international community's growing awareness of their plight underscores the urgent need for action and support to improve the conditions of Afghan women and girls. The Taliban's return to power in August 2021 following a protracted insurgency against the Western-backed government brought about a dire situation. They promptly rolled back hard-won rights and freedoms for women and girls, imposing draconian bans on education and work. Prior to the Council's deliberations, signatories of the Statement of Shared Commitments for the Principles of Women, Peace and Security made their stance resoundingly clear.
We condemn in the strongest terms the Taliban's systematic discrimination, segregation and exclusion of women and girls in Afghanistan. The drastic restrictions on the exercise of their human rights and the impact it is having on their lives are unparalleled worldwide and may amount to gender persecution. We call on the international actors to take effective steps to end these abuses.
The resilience of Afghan women, their unwavering determination to reclaim their rights, and the global solidarity that supports their cause offer a glimmer of hope. As the world watches, the situation in Afghanistan remains a somber reminder of the challenges women and girls continue to face, casting a long shadow over their prospects for a brighter future. The international community's commitment to addressing this crisis is palpable, yet the road ahead is fraught with uncertainties. It is a stark reminder that the quest for gender equality and human rights must persist even in the face of adversity to ensure a more equitable and just world for all.